Welcome, everyone, to Pinfalls and Passports, a podcast for people who love the sport of professional wrestling and for members of our WWE Travel Community Discord server. Not a member of the WWE Travel Community Discord server? Come join one of the fastest growing pro wrestling communities online. You can find the Discord invite link in the podcast bio to help keep up to date with all the happenings in the wacky world of professional wrestling and pro wrestling travel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our podcast as well. My name is Dork Chop, and tonight I'm joined by Danny and Mira. And how was your week, guys?
What's up, man? How's it going, guys?
Pretty good, Joe. Honestly, this week has been really productive work-wise. Wrestling has been, I feel like wrestling is back. Professional wrestling is back, y'all. I don't know, but I'm very excited, and I have a 3-day weekend, so.
Nice.
Mira,
How about you guys?
Mira, I know you don't want to talk about it.
What?
I know you don't want to talk about it.
We're not going there today, okay? Fuck Patullo. AJ, go get traded. Fucking Missy Elliott can go somewhere. I'm so tired.
Oh, my God. For those looking for context here, Danny's and my teams won in the NFL playoffs, and unfortunately, Mira's Birds
Let's go,
shit the
baby.
bed.
Let's go, baby. Whose house?
I wanted them to win so badly because, I mean, I've described the 49ers on another podcast as, well, I can't say the word because it starts with a C and it goes into you next Tuesday.
I just can't understand how we let we're not getting to this. This is WWE and AEW. We are not talking about the Eagles right now.
No bird.
Okay, wait. So should the Birds have not rested their starters for that number 2
Danny.
seed? I gotta know. Did
it matter? Did it matter? They both
I mean,
lost. Did it matter?
That's correct. Well, look. This past week I had the worst cough of my life, but the Rams won, so I was happy about that. But other than that, man, I don't know. This past week I've been in bed a lot. I've been sleeping.
Hope you feel better.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
seriously.
do. I finally went to a doctor, and yeah, they gave me some meds and all that. I'm taking steroids right now, actually, for my lungs. Lungs about to get ripped.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I feel like everyone after the holidays has gotten sick, or right before the holidays has gotten sick.
Yeah.
I also have like a little cold situation going on right now, so I definitely understand. But I hope you feel better.
No, yeah, for sure, man.
I've been relatively healthy, so.
Yeah. How was your weekend, Dork?
It was pretty good. I got to watch the Patriots prove they're not frauds, and it was pretty good. But other than that, just a regular old chill weekend. Took myself out to dinner on Friday night over at a
Ooh.
Mexican restaurant down the street here called Banditos. It's really good.
Hell yeah.
Bandito, you say?
Banditos. Yes, tacos and tequila.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Wait,
Yeah.
what'd you order?
So let's see. There was there was 3 different tacos, and I'm trying to remember the Bang Bang Shrimp, the Cheeseburger Ranch, and the
Birria. That's
Yes.
my shit right there, dude.
Oh yeah, man, it's so good, so good. And they have this in-house IPA, Dito's Dirty IPA, and goes down a little too easily. So I had a good time.
Nice, dude. Happy to hear that.
Yeah. But that was after our watch party on Friday there, where you and I watched SmackDown together. That was a good time. So with SmackDown, do we want to bury the lead here and just go right to the main event here, because I feel like that's the most important part.
That's what everybody's here for.
Yeah, our reaction to the fact that Drew McIntyre is your new WWE champion. Almost said world heavyweight. That's CM Punk. But he won the title in a rather interesting finish in the 3 stages of Hell match. It was an absolute war, as we should have expected. Drew won the first fall through hijinks, took the turnbuckle off, and while the referee was distracted, low-blowed Cody. Second fall went to Cody in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Do you remember me like, oh my God, every other second there, Danny, during the second fall? I mean, especially when he jumped off the railing. And then the steel cage match went to Drew, obviously, because the returning Jacob Fatu interfered. And at first we thought he was there to assault Drew McIntyre and confirm that Drew was the one who attacked him. Then Cody goes to be like, "Hey, what the hell, man?" And then he attacks Cody, allowing Drew to slink out, which I don't think it really confirmed who the attacker was.
Yeah. I did not like that finish.
Really?
It was not my favorite.
I
Go
loved
ahead,
it.
go
10
ahead.
out of 10. 10 out of
No.
10. It was great. No.
Yeah, but like I just didn't like that he cost him the title, man. You know?
Well, to be fair, Cody pushed to lose the title to Drew. He wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I liked it though.
It was a great finish.
Y'all watched it live, right?
Yes, we did.
I was at work, so I couldn't be there. But after like rewatching it, I was like, oh no, this is perfect, kinda. I kinda liked how like sneaky it was. It gave me like an Edge win in like 2006 or a CM Punk win. Like I liked how it happened. It was Drew. He's a good heel. He's a good face. He's a good tweener. I mean, it's rightfully deserved his win. So I'm very excited to see the feud that they put on for the next 2.5 months or however long he holds it. I'm really hoping he holds it until WrestleMania. I don't know. I know that's up in the air. I feel like I've been hearing a lot of things on social media through vloggers and stuff. They're like, I guess on paper, the main event for 42 was supposed to be Roman Cody Part 3. And they're like, this changes it. But I'm like, does it?
Yeah, because you could have that feud without the title as well.
Yep.
I did a little bit of fantasy booking right after the title change on Friday with Danny, and because we got the announcement also that we're getting 4 matches leading into a fatal 4-way to determine the number 1 contender for the Royal Rumble.
All right.
So 4 qualifying matches for the fatal 4-way: Randy Orton versus The Miz, Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams, Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa, and Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov. Now, to me, there's only one that really matters, as the name that jumped off to me was Sami Zayn, especially because the Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia. Thoughts?
Yes. I think that's the direction they're going with it. I think Sami will be the winner of that bracket or however they're going to do it. But I would not be opposed to giving Drew a Damian. I don't see him having a Trick right now. Ilya, not right now. Matt Cardona, we need to build him up a little bit more if he is going to be pursuing that main title. So I believe it will be Sami Zayn.
I also believe so, solely for the reasons of Saturday night's main event takes place in Montreal, and the Rumble's in Riyadh.
Yep.
And I think, honestly, they're going to have a short Drew title reign, and I think Sammy's going to win the title. I see that face, Mira.
I mean, if we're going to do it, I guess do it in Saudi, I guess. I want Drew to squash Sami like a bug. I want Drew to demolish Sami. I want him to be on his home soil and just be the heelest of heels of heel.
The board at work tweets.
Yes, like I just want him to keep the belt. I want him to keep it until Mania. But if WWE wanted to pull the trigger, it makes sense to do it at the Rumble.
Yeah. And especially since Sami has never beaten Drew.
Yep. So if it is going to happen, it'll happen there in Saudi.
That's what I'm thinking too. Julia beat Alexa Bliss, but didn't come clean. We had outside interference from Lash and Nia. I don't like that they did that with Julia. I think that having her just beat Alexa clean would have been fine, and then you could have had Lash and Nia attack after the match. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, Julia's looking stronger from this. Like, from her first title reign to now, she looks way stronger. But I don't think we should have had that as well. But, I mean, I think they're building the stories around Lash, Nia. They're trying to pursue the tag titles. Alexa Bliss, she was a former tag team champion with Charlotte Flair. So I see what they're doing. I don't agree with it, but I'm like, okay, all right, okay.
Yeah. Danny, thoughts?
I didn't watch any of that this week.
You didn't.
I'm sorry. I can't contribute too much right now.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Love you, Dan. So Trick Willie and Randy Orton had an interaction in the ring before Trick beat Ray Phoenix. And I'm sorry, he did it through cheating. and he didn't even hit the trick shot.
That's okay. I don't think we need that right now. I mean, his aura, the crowd is behind him. They're doing the whoop that trick. I feel like we're getting a heelish, a very young. He's honestly reminding me of a young Booker T, and I know that's one of his mentors and stuff. So this is perfect for him. Like his aura, the smoke when he's coming out, he's in the all white. He's feeling godly. This is great for him. 10 out of 10.
No notes.
No notes. I love him. Triple H, don't fumble Trick Willie. That's all I have to say.
Right, and I also hope they don't fumble Jordan Grace, who is now officially on the main roster on SmackDown. She immediately went into a match against Alba Fire, dominant win. And then she had a little stare down with Jade Cargill, who is doing nothing with the WWE Women's Championship right now, and it's kind of annoying me. How about you guys?
Hold on, she is doing something with that belt.
She's just going around telling everybody she's that bitch and holding it up in the air.
She was just with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. That's pretty awesome. That was a good photo. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I was not aware of that.
I seen the photo. I know what you're talking about, but I'm also just like in the ring. You do have a 9 to 5 at WWE the clock.
Hey man, I don't see Drew with Matt Damon or Ben Affleck, so
he's in the ring.
Whatever, man.
And also, I mean, I remember the days when the champion had to defend their title every 30 days. Maybe that's just me being old, but I hear Gorilla Monsoon in the background. Will you stop?
No. I'm with you. I feel like we haven't really seen Jade in the ring, honestly, since winning the belt. I know she also had that gash from when she was in the title picture. So maybe we're waiting until that's all healed up and all that. So I foresee her defense being at the Rumble, if anything. And I suspect it is going to be Jordan Grace. And if it is Jordan Grace, I think we should pull the trigger, give her the belt, and have her rock it out to Mania. Or have them do a little back and forth exchange up until Mania. If Bianca is cleared, because Miss Bianca has been posting on Instagram. So everyone is like, is she coming back? Is she ready? So if Bianca is cleared, it could be that it'll be Jordan is Jade's title defense at Rumble. Jade, is superior over her or whoever her opponent is at Rumble, but Bianca wins the Royal Rumble. And she chooses Jade. I really don't know, but the world is Jade's oyster. I just wish we did more with her. I don't know if, like I said, she's trying to heal up or she's just not ready or whatever the case is. But I'm like, why give her the belt? And we're doing the same thing, copy and paste we did with Tiffany Stratton. What's going on? And speaking of Tiffany Stratton, she'll be back soon too.
A lot of surprise returns in the Rumble coming up, I suppose.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now, number 28 is the lucky number for this year's Rumble. I'm manifesting that. Remember last year it was number 27.
Wait, last year you had 27?
I remember I called it. I was like, I'm going to get number 27. And I got it in the Women's Rumble, and Charlotte Flair wound up winning at number 27.
Oh, my God. I bet I'm going to go back on my notes. I bet I still have, the numbers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Wyatt Six had their lantern stolen by the MFTs, which feels like a terrible life decision on the part of the MFTs. Or was it a terrible life decision on my part to watch this feud?
I don't know. I guess that chapter will be closed maybe the Friday before Rumble, maybe. I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
Because this will probably carry on until the Royal Rumble if any of the members of the Y6 and the MFTs are in the Rumble, which I'm suspecting they will be, at least a couple of them. So this is probably going to go on up until Mania. This will probably conclude at Mania, if I'm being quite honest.
Long-term storytelling.
Maybe. I really don't know. The Y6 has the tag title, so yeah. I'm definitely going to say WrestleMania. It'll be ended. Okay, yeah. So in the meantime, somebody go talk to that bald man. One of them. I'm sick of. I'm so sick of. I'm so sick of. But hey, one thing I'm not sick of is the United States Open Challenge. Carmelo Hayes faced Shinsuke
Nakamura, and it was a banger. Oh my god, it was such a great match. Mira?
I enjoyed that match a lot. Again, I think this is Melo's year. I was reading an article. I think it was Melo. He was just like trying to be patient and all that, and Sean was trying to talk to him and stuff. So I feel like this is his breakout year. He's going to be one of the breakout stars of 2026, especially on the SmackDown brand. Honestly, that match was great. And Shinsuke, he can carry still. I wish we were seeing him a lot more on TV. In all honesty, and I think we will soon. There's a certain MFT that has a connection with him, so we'll see really soon. But no, I was very satisfied with that match there.
Yeah, I was too. I enjoyed it a lot. I really enjoyed most of this episode of SmackDown as well, especially the main event with Drew, Cody, and Jacob. I enjoyed the fact that they pulled the trigger on the title change. I really loved that, and it was very well done, and it left me intrigued for where they go from here. Raw. Well, the main event on Raw was AJ Styles and Gunther. And I mean, the match itself cooked, but AJ does look a little stupid for releasing the calf crusher before having the ref tell him he won, right?
Yeah, I didn't really. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I get that he tabbed, and you would think that that's it. That's the end of the match. But like, come on, AJ, wait for the ref. You know this.
Yeah, you're a veteran. Yeah,
exactly.
What's going on? Like, I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, that part was like, you're too stupid to be doing that. You're too smart to be doing that. I should say, you're not that stupid.
Yeah, I think it was all because Gunther plays mind games, and he tapped the side that the ref didn't see. That's all this was. It was just Gunther playing a whole bunch of mind games.
And he has been good at that, getting heat. Yeah. Heat-seeking missile Braun Breaker continues being a hothead and he got suspended for his troubles, which, because he speared luchadors because the Vision has a luchador problem.
Braun Breaker, honestly, he's amazing. I feel like I see what they're doing with him. Very Gunther, not Gunther, Goldberg-esque, very just like big meaty boy. Like he's just angry all the time. And I don't know, I think I see him being a breakout star in the Rumble. He may not win, but he may have like the most eliminations. He may be in the final 4 or something.
Right.
But I could see that happening this year.
I could see him being the Iron Man for the Rumble.
Yep.
I think there's going to be some leverage, some favors called in to get him into the Rumble and off of the suspension, because Heyman did point out to Adam Pearce, he put his hands on you, but you put your hands on him first. So trying to justify the provocation there, which I think it was a great little touch, and I think it's going to allow them the little caveat of, you can be in the Rumble if you don't touch Adam Pearce. And I like where they're going with that. I think Braun is going to do very well in the Rumble. I don't know that he wins. We still got a lot of stars that are going to be popping up. I mean, you got a certain Bork Laser. Mm-hmm. You've got Roman Reigns.
My hair hurt. All these part-timers. You're naming a lot of part-timers.
I know I am. But they're going to be in the Rumble. You know they are.
Yeah.
We're going to have a surprise return from Seth Rollins, I bet.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little fantasy booking. I think if Seth does come back, he wins the Rumble.
Okay.
And I think it'll probably be Punk if he has the belt still, or Braun Breaker. Whoever has the belt is who Seth will face. I don't know. It's something. It's just my spidey senses with this Seth Rollins man here. He's just always doing something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always up to something. He really he's an architect of chaos.
Can't blame him though.
Yeah, and I can't blame myself for wanting to see Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez be the #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles. Perfect team, just the perfect team. I love both of them.
I like what we're doing here with the Judgment Day women for sure. I like how Liv didn't come back and just go after Stephanie. I like
Mhm.
how we're pushing Raquel, and I'm going to enjoy the title run that Liv and Roxanne do have, because I can foresee them beating Rio or something, or even if it's a Kabuki Warrior interference or something, I could see them winning still, being the champions. And then, if they decide to pull the trigger on Raquel, I could see that being quite a Judgment Day trio of women. The
Right.
men aren't really doing much, but the women are.
Well, I mean, one of the men will be doing something next week. He'll be
That is
challenging
true.
CM Punk in Ireland for the World Heavyweight Championship. As speaking of another Irish person on the roster, Becky Lynch will be defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Maxine Dupree in Ireland. Other notes from Raw. You mentioned Raquel Rodriguez. She went after Stephanie's ankle again.
I'm loving this. Raquel, keep doing what you're doing, girl. She looks great, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she got a new stylist, but 10 out of 10, no notes. She came out, she's looking badass. And I don't know, I'm enjoying Raquel. It's giving me the NXT vibe. Obviously, she was more of a baby face back then, but she still had that badass mentality. So I'm here for it, honestly.
I am too. I remember NXT Raquel, and when she had the women's championship, and she had Dakota Kai hanging off her. That was some good stuff.
And Stephanie's ankle is really messed up, correct?
It's legitimately sprained, but it's not severe enough to take the title off of her. They're going to let her work through it.
Okay. All right.
They're just basically giving her time to heal by having her in the boot.
That's why I think Jade should have a title match at Rumble then. That's my logic, unless it'll be the other way around. I'm just concerned. I'm like, if she's in a boot, I wouldn't have her on TV. But then I'm like, well, they need to show her face. People are there for her. So, I mean, I'm like, I see both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
I'm just like concerned. I don't want it to get worse.
I don't either.
One wrong move, that's
no, I'm completely with you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, one wrong
Playing
move.
with fire.
Gosh.
And fire is the way I would describe Javon Evans' in-ring debut against Bravo Americano, who we all know is definitely not Tyler Bate.
Yeah, no.
Not at all. It's like Rayo Americano is not Pete Dunne, and they is not Ludwig Kaiser.
No, it's not any of those people. But no, he did have a good match. I did enjoy that match.
Yeah,
it
was
a fun match. They changed his theme, right? They changed his theme song, correct? Or am I tripping?
Javon?
Yeah.
I didn't hear the theme song.
Because I'm used to it being like, your boy is bouncy, and I don't think I heard that. I think they might have gave him a new thing. Death Rebel.
Don't talk to that bald man.
It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, they can't all be Kit Wilson.
That is true. I love Kit Wilson's theme song.
I love that thing too. It's so great. Oh my goodness. So let's round out our WWE coverage with Tuesday night, the NXT universe. Oba abdicated the title. He relinquished the title officially. So now we're going to get a 6-man ladder match on February 3rd to crown an NXT champion. Stop me if you've heard this before, because it feels like we're doing the same thing. They're like, when the title is vacated, they have a 6-man ladder match.
Yeah, that's very NXT. Very NXT.
So NXT.
I mean, I'm not upset about it. I feel like this NXT episode started out with a lot of chaos.
Yes.
Which is good. So I think we know a lot of the participants might, or at least half of the participants, because the whole roster came out. But you had Ricky Saints in the ring, that's probably one.
Yep.
You had Tony D'Angelo lurking around in the back, so who knows if he'll get in the match or not. But I can see him being like a dark horse where he comes in and steals it,
Right.
And then NXT has some new signees.
Yeah, that Keanu Carver that came in and just wrecked shop in the opening segment.
Yep.
I would love to see more of him in terms of just what he can do in the ring. I have no idea about him.
Also, speaking of Keanu, there's a particular AEW star whose contract is up.
Oh.
At midnight tonight, I believe, or tomorrow night, something like that. And he's another big meaty man. I think he would excel on NXT. my fear is when he would go to the main roster. We have a lot of big boys up on the main roster. But I'm very excited for this. I'll be talking about it a little bit later.
Okay.
But Keanu honestly reminds me of this particular man. So I feel like it'll be great. It'll be a great time on NXT.
Very well. And we got the blow off to the Lola Vice Kalani Jordan rivalry, which ended with Lola winning with a spinning back fist. Very great, very good match. But then Lola called her shot. If you listen to her after the match talking to the camera, she's like, "I beat you once, Izzy Dame. I want you again for that North American Championship."
Yep, I heard that.
It's very clear where she's going next.
I think that'll be on the February 3rd episode of NXT. I feel like so when we have that ladder match, I think that'll be a match a part of it. And I think this is where we pull that trigger, and this is her year. This is where she has the title. She's been working AAA. She's been all over for NXT. She's super popular. I think this is when she gets that belt. So I don't know. I don't know, but I hope she does get this belt because she's had so many chances where she's been this close, like seconds away. So,
right. And I kind of think that maybe they'll pull the trigger there too. Izzy Dane doesn't strike me as a long-term option for the North American Championship. I mean, what did I say last week? Who cares about Izzy Dane?
And I said Braun Breaker does. Watch your mouth. Uneven tan and all cares about Izzy Dane.
I'm sure he does, but I also don't think he listens to this podcast.
It's okay. It's all right.
Jasper Troy beat Tavion Heights in a speed title match in 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and yeah, it kind of happened. But like Jasper's power was too much.
Jasper NXT has so many men that just are big and you have Jasper Troy. You have Keanu Carver, right? Is it Carver?
Yep.
You have, I know there's tag team men that are shaped like they're just muscle on muscle. What are we doing down there? Everybody's just big.
Something in the water.
Like, what is it? Braun Breaker came up big. I'm just like, what is going on? And then you look at Ricky Saint. You're like, damn, Ricky. I'm sorry. I just noticed that. I'm just like, damn, Tavion, he's even big. I'm just like, what the hell is going on down
right?
there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of big deals in NXT, but none bigger than the fact that Jada Parker is back.
I rose. I was there.
She immediately started brawling with Blake Monroe. Like they didn't really waste words there. And they didn't need to. It was fun. I liked it.
And she came back as a face, so I'm very happy about that. The crowd was instantly behind her. I feel like her presence was very much missed. And I think this might be her breakout year too. I mean, she's had a lot of moments over the last year and a half. I know she had some time off, at least with the last quarter of 2025. So I mean, I think this year is her year. And Blake is a good person to pair her with. I feel like. I
would agree. I think that they played well off of each other on Tuesday night for sure. Stacks and Shiloh. I'm looking at the rest of this NXT card and I'm like, Stacks versus Shiloh. Shiloh does nothing for me. I'm sorry.
He has so much potential, I feel like. And was it the promo that they did this past Tuesday with him talking about this is his time or something like that? And he it was some promo. I don't know if it was the one where he was talking about Ariana Grace. He's like, yeah, did you see the dance moves or something along the lines of something like that? And I'm like, okay, they're trying to make him comical, but you can't make a guy like him comical because if you look at, I feel like, okay, I guess you could, but I feel like for him, what would work best is being, I guess, a dominant beast. We're having an alter ego, something like that. I don't know if that's the path we're going down, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it either.
I'm not really feeling Shiloh right now. I mean,
but I know he has so much potential.
Yeah,
because
he does.
If you look at him, I honestly get a Taker vibe. I get a Bray Wyatt. I get a Roman Reigns type esque when he's in the ring. But I just don't know what we're going to do with him or how we're going to pivot or anything. But I'm really hoping his time in NXT is able to develop himself and come into like, no, this is the character I want for myself. This is what I like. This is what he wants to do. I feel like right now he's just going with the flow.
Yeah, he's kind of just doing what creative gives him.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm not a fan of it right now.
I'm not a fan of Izzy Dame. She had a promo. She talked about how everything is a plan and blah blah blah. I almost fell asleep till Tatum Paxley came out and went after her, which saved the segment.
See, I feel like this feud ends at Stand and Deliver. I feel like, honestly, I don't want it to go on that long, but it just feels like this is what it's going to keep
It's
doing.
a forever feud.
Yeah, like, I just don't know. Like, it feels like this feud may last up until then, or like a heat wave or something right before Stand and Deliver somehow. But I'm not popped by Izzy either. I think it's good to hot potato the belt. It gets more eyes on the belt. It gets more people to have it reign. But if it's not Tatum or Lola taking that belt, I'm gonna be really upset.
I am too. I mean, because we shafted Tatum with the 23-day reign as the NXT Women's Champion. She lost it in her first title defense and caused a crash out from my arch rival. But honestly, yeah, Tatum deserves better, and I hope she gets better in 2026.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of things I hope get better, Dollar Store Sting struck again. Or, excuse me, the vigilante Tony D'Angelo. Yes. In the main event of NXT this week, Joe Hendry, with backup from OTM, took on Deanna Lennox at Dark State, and Tony attacked both of them. But he draped Joe Hendry over Deanna Lennox for the win. And I'm just like, how do we go from Mad Boss Tony D'Angelo to this? I don't know. I knew he needed something else because that character wouldn't work anymore. They'd run its course. But I don't know. There's a lot of things on NXT I'm not feeling anymore.
I feel like NXT is going through like this weird revamp right now.
Yeah.
And the one thing that they were lacking before was the men's division. And I feel like now they have so many men that are getting called up from Evolve, coming from the indies, coming from other promotions where it's just like they have so much and you have to be captivating to catch your moment. I don't know. I like Tony D'Angelo. I don't know if I like this character, but maybe it'll have a bigger payoff in the end.
Mm-hmm.
He was an NXT North American champion, so we can't forget that.
Yes, that's true.
So he has that potential. The crowd does like him, or did in his previous character. So we'll see how they can get behind him again, if any at all. But I feel like NXT does have some cleaning house to do after standing the Deliver, honestly.
Yeah, I do too. I just don't know where Tony goes from here. I mean, they have to do a revamp of his character to get him back over again.
Before he gets called up.
Yeah,
he gets called up.
Well, I mean, he's a super senior on the NXT roster. I remember when he came out to Stand and Deliver against Ciampa, and he rode out with who is it? The owner of the Danbury Trashers, AJ. What's his face?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Cause that was yeah. I don't like. He's a super senior, but that's okay. I feel like being down at NXT isn't really like a diss because sometimes you need to stay down there longer. Because like JC Jane, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Her staying down there longer got her a ton of new fans, in my opinion. She's way over, even though I feel like that faction is about to run its course pretty soon. But I feel like it doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the character-wise. That's where I'm like, come on, Tony D. We got to pull something out. We got to pull something out of you. We got to pull something out.
Yeah, we need something a little more than you staring at the title and attacking people because, again, it's Dollar Store Sting.
Yep.
But that was all the WWE content we had for the week. Got a little bit of housekeeping to take care of, and that's where Danny comes in.
Hey, guys. Hi.
Yeah. So how about that Royal Rumble pool?
Oh, man. I was saying, I like how anytime there's a Rumble pool, everybody just wants in on it. That's the one event that always just sells out the max players. Everybody just wants to be a part of it. And I don't blame them because, all they got to do is just send money and, they don't have to pick any They don't have to pick any questions or log into any websites like that. It's just all automated for them. Everybody gets their own numbers, and then you just kind of hope for the best.
Yeah.
But as of this recording right now, I have one spot left.
Whoa. We're almost
that's
done. One slot remaining.
I think in half a day we went through 24 or 23 players, something like that. Yeah. And I only made one. I only made one announcement for it, and in the last week, people have just been trickling in. So yeah, I have one player left. Today we added Dave. Dave's in it finally. Yeah. And I think who else came in today? I forgot. I forgot who else. But yeah, we got about one spot left, man.
Okay.
And the exciting thing is that we're gonna pull those random numbers here on the podcast. We're gonna have an episode for it.
Yes, our Royal Rumble extravaganza.
Yeah,
coming up in a couple of weeks.
I'm kind of hoping I can get some little balls with some numbers on them and kind of randomly draw it from a jar or something like that.
Like a bingo roller.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool, man. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, last year Dork Chop won. What number were you at
again?
Did.
Number 27.
For the women's or men?
Women. The men's I had number 12. That was Jacob Fatu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember who the other winner was. I really don't remember.
Whoever it was number 20 because that was Jey Uso's number.
Who else? It wasn't Tommy. Was it Tommy?
No, it wasn't Tommy.
I don't think it was.
I do not.
I will elude us.
I'm gonna look at my PayPal. But yeah,
it wasn't Schmooze, was it?
No, I don't think it was. See, now I really want to know who have I paid out. I need to know. By the way, everybody that's listening to this, if you ever send me money, make sure you send me friends and family, because I don't want the IRS on me, man. There's new rules and regulations for receiving money, and I don't want them sniffing around me, man.
Well, what you got going on?
A lot of bad deals in Cuba.
Damn,
I'm kidding.
Disclaimer: we're kidding. Okay.
We are kidding. Yeah, but the pool this month should be fun.
It should be, and awesome, yeah, we're gonna have the numbers drawn live here on the podcast. Well, recorded here on the podcast, I guess.
Yeah,
and that'll be during our Royal Rumble preview in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And did you get that winner yet?
Not yet, man.
He be paying so much on PayPal. He don't that's the problem.
Yeah,
you know what? Like,
gotta go back.
I was telling Ken I kind of want to join this year, but I don't know if I were to win. I feel like it's sparking outrage, like
controversy,
I rigged it or something.
Yeah.
Although I don't know. How do you rig a number like that? You know,
you just write yourself in. Yeah.
Yeah.
People would grasp at straws just to find a way to convince themselves that you rigged it. Yeah, but that's gonna do it for us here on the WWE portion of our show. Stay tuned because later on this week we will have our AEW recaps with our Miss Mira, and we will have a travel related episode where we will dive into things you can do in Las Vegas. That's right. Las Vegas is under 12 weeks away.
Woohoo! There's so many things to do in Vegas.
And we're going to go into as many as we can because we couldn't possibly cover all of it. But until then, we have been Pinfalls and Passports, and thank you everybody for tuning in.